Cam here from Xano Support, and today we're going to be going over text manipulation, where we're going to go ahead and take a length of text, we're going to trim it, and we're going to add ellipses to the end of it. This is helpful if your front-end editor doesn't grant you these abilities. Let's say you don't have it. I know some Adalo users, they've come to our office hours and we've came up with some solutions we're about to go over. So it helps with the presentation of the information that you have, your UI, your UX, and if you can't do it on the front end, this is how you do it on the back end. All right, we're in our product endpoint here where we're just querying all of our products from our product data table. All of these products had been previously imported from dummyjson.com that we'll link in this video here. But as we run it, this is our schema. This is what we're dealing with. And you can see here that we have our descriptions. These are, or the description column is going to be the column that we're going to be taking a look at. For some reason, and this guy has 3 dots already, so we'll fix this up by adding dots to the rest of the descriptions as well. How do we do that? Well, it's going to be through our output. And so this way is going to be a blanket statement just across the board. We're going to say for every description, we'll return it as the word description. So it overwrites the current output. And then we'll take our substring. This filter is going to start at the very beginning, specified by the value of 0. And we're going to say, let's go to 10 characters and let's go ahead and cut it. And then what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to concat those dots. So after we trim, we want to go ahead and add the dots. And I guess trim probably wouldn't be right, but if we want to truncate in this case, we'll go ahead and return that. And now you can see that's applying to our descriptions. Perfect. Now it's applying to all the descriptions, irrespective of their actual length. And it looks like there's also some trim issues here. So this method, super fast, super effective, but we can also get just a little bit more control. The way that we'll do that is by going ahead and adding a loop. I'm going to go ahead and just remove this eval and start with like just a fresh base here. We'll rerun it and you can see, yep, perfect. What we'll do under data manipulation, we'll go ahead and head to our loop. We're going to for each loop through our model and we'll call it, or each item, a product. What we're going to do now, as we loop through, we want to check what's the actual length of our character count in this particular string. And that's what we'll do here. So we'll add a condition under manipulation here. And for our argument, we'll go ahead and take our product.description and we'll add a filter where we're taking a look at the length. And you can see it's under string length or strlen. We'll click that guy and he'll return us a number. And so what we're saying is if that number is greater than 10, let's go ahead and do something. So if that number is greater than 10, what are we going to do? We're going to update our product. So we're going to go to data manipulation, update variable, and we'll update our product here. We'll specifically update our product.description. And the value will be of the product.description, but we'll take the substring. So we'll slice it. We'll go ahead and start at the beginning and take a length of up to 10. And one of the issues that we had with the eval that we get with the eval that we don't get here was that we had some white space. It went up all the way to the 10th character. And if that 10th character was a space, didn't really care. It just added dots after that. So let's say we want to have the dots right after the last actual character. In this case, that we can go ahead and fix with a rtrim filter, which is going to take all of the white space after it cuts it to 10 and remove it. Then we'll go ahead and add our concat, where we're just going to add those dots. So we're saying here, we have all of our products, we're going to loop through them. And if that product description if its description is greater than 10, then we're going to go ahead and apply that update. So let's go ahead and rerun this. Perfect. So we've reran it. We can also see that we don't have any white space, then dots. It looks like it's just dots all the way through and through. So you can make this dynamic by adding an input and saying, here you go, here's a dynamic value for our string length. And also, if you'd like to add an else for doing something other than taking a look at this value, you could do that as well. So that's how you go ahead and successfully manipulate your text on the back end to help with your front end display. You can go ahead and do the eval, the quick, painless, easy method that applies that transformation across all of your descriptions, or you can go the function stack approach where you have a little bit more fine-tune and granular control over exactly how you want those filters applied. But hopefully this makes sense and it helps you with being able to display long texts without having to disrupt your UI or your UX. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. We'll include the snippet as well within this description. And if you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to us within the support chat within Xano or within the community. Till next time, have a good one.